Alright, so I'm westbound on the Southern Tier Expressway across New York State. And it's been a good 3 days and interesting. And I haven't done this before. Now, I said before I'd do some shout outs when I went on this trip. And there's one person I haven't mentioned in any of my videos, and I don't really often do shout outs, but I want to mention Troy Reed from the Do-It-Yourself World. And Pine Bush is just behind me a ways. And as many of you know that watch his channel, he's come a long ways from the beginning. We all remember him, those who have been following along, when he had a camping trailer that he was freezing in for the winter and could hardly heat the thing. And he's been on an amazing journey. There's not a lot of people that can endure what he has. And so I want to give credit where credit is due. And he's really come a long way. I mean, to go from something like that, you know, we know that he rented that little meadow. What is it, a couple $100 a month? You know, he mentioned that in one of his videos, so I'm sure I could share it here. And you know, and he lived that way for a while, and finally built a tiny home, and you know, finally purchased that land. And things changed. You know, got married, baby on the way, raising a family. The man is very resourceful, and I, you know, thought, well, hopefully it'll work out. And in a very short time, he just put things together, got another chunk of land, a home for his family to take care of them, to take care of them, and that says a lot for him. And he just he comes through it just greatly, and I have to commend him for that. And it's good that you know, he went back to Michigan. He's near family, where his family can help him a bit and stuff like that. That's a great blessing. And so a lot of good things there. So I wanted to, you know, give that to Troy. And I'm headed up to another area to see some people for a little while. A couple I know up there. And he'd been down. John had been down at my place a while back. We've known each other for about a year. And his wife was down the places I was, and happened to leave her purse. So I'm taking her purse back. It's a little bit out of the way, but much easier to do that than for her to come all the way back out there and try and get it. And so it's all good. And John wasn't down there anyway, so I'm going to head up and see him a little bit, because I haven't seen him in a little while since he's been out at my place. So that's what I'm heading up to do. And I'd been out there last summer. We went up to Watkins Glen, New York, back in the woods there, some scenic areas, falls and different things like that, and that was good. Now, the highlight of my trip, now I've been to different places, I've had dinner with different people, and you know, different things like that. Now, one of my previous videos, I mentioned that the last year I had been tied up because I found a very attractive woman that I fell in love with. We got engaged. I went out to see her. She invited me out there, and we've been apart, you know, since I broke things off, a month or so. But my love for her did not end. Now, that's based on who she is. If you base your love for somebody on what you can get, it's not love, and it won't last. My love for her is based on who she is. Just a lot of good things. She serves the Lord also, and she is, you know, she follows the things in Scripture I do. You know, we adhere to that, pretty much the same mindset. We're emotionally compatible. So she invited me out there, and you know, I think both of us were a little hesitant, but yet at the same time, I know we were happy to see each other. As soon as I got there, she came out, big smile on her face, threw her arms around me, nice hug. and it was good to see each other. It was a good reunion. We spent close to 3 days together out there, so I was very pleased at what happened, the way things went. You know, we went out to a fundraising dinner show, things like that. We were invited over to a friend of ours who was a professor at Binghamton College out in that area, and for the Passover Seder. Very good meal, and he's a very knowledgeable young man that shared with us, you know, many things about that. Things, you know, some of that I didn't know, and but I've been recently studying about more. So some of the stuff they did, we didn't do last year. So it was good to experience that. And it's not that we really have to keep that, because we know the Messiah fulfilled that. But when you go through that and you do a Passover Seder, it shows you, it gives you an idea of what Messiah fulfilled, and also what the children of Israel went through when they were delivered from Egypt. So it was a very good dinner, very educational also, and having it with a professor was very good, and I'm sure we all learned more, you know, and each of us, you know, didn't speak a lot, you know, a little bit. I did some things, and each of us had a little bit of insight into it too that we brought, so that was good. But before I left today, I talked with my lady friend, and I proposed staying together, even though I broke things off and been apart. But I did it in a different sense, not to be engaged, but just to maintain exclusive friendship. And she agreed to that because things were going kind of, you know, fast before, and too quick for her to process everything and develop through the relationship. So in all fairness, I backed it off. I says, let's just keep an exclusive relationship. We'll stay in touch. We'll fellowship. We'll talk. You know, nothing, you know, like we did before, where it was just very, you know, extensive, that it, you know, emotions were getting out of sight and everything like that. So we're still friends. We're still going to see each other, and that's a good thing. And the rest is up to the Lord. The rest is up to Elohim, and that's the Hebrew name for God, by the way. For those you know, who are not familiar with that, we hear the title God so many times. In Hebrew, it's Elohim, and I won't go into a Bible study over that. Sometimes little bits and pieces I'll throw out there, so kind of to share a little bit more about what the Bible shows. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey with my lady friend, and sometimes people break up and get back together. But the thing that we want to prevent is the things before that were working against us. And, you know, we all make mistakes. We can't focus on those mistakes. We can't point the finger at people because of the mistakes. The best way we can maintain friendships, whatever kind of relationships those are, or just friendships or work relationships or whatever, is to continue to forgive and to overlook. Scripture teaches us that, because Messiah, knowing that we're imperfect, knows that we need to do that. That's the only way we can live peacefully together, is by, you know, forgiving, overlooking faults. We can't focus on that, and we have to focus on the good things in order to build one another up, and that's very important. And but my lady friend and I have, you know, we agree a lot on that stuff, and you know, everybody wrestles with things. We all do, no matter who we are, and the best thing to do is just to move along. So I'm going to kind of wrap it up with that, and on the way out, I gave a shout out to Prepper Nurse 1, and I will be, let me think, yeah, I'm taking a slightly different route back, but I will be passing through the area he lives in also. So good to know that there's a few people out here around New York. I took some other videos while I was out here. I may not share all of them. Some of those are informational for me or whatever, just to keep a video log, a personal video log that does not go online. Not everything I do goes on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere online. And because some of it would appear as gossip, and I'm not into that. I'm not going to do that. There's no reason to, how does the Bible say it, to cast your pearls before swine, so to speak. So, I like to do videos that are good and uplifting and that bless people. So, thanks for watching. If you want to see good content, valuable content, that's what I try to bring. I would encourage you to subscribe, not just so I can get numbers. It's not about that. My heart is to just bless people with good words and uplifting content, and that's what we need to bring to each other. Life is short. We need to use it every moment the best we can. Thank you for watching. May the Lord bless you and keep you in all your ways.